Hi friends. So I did say earlier that I wanted to come on here and chit chat. So I decided I'm just gonna make a video. I just come out of work. Ando todo, get myself together. Anyways, so I wanted to come on here because I wanted to do a little update, I guess. You guys know I'm an open book. Anything that usually happens to me, I love to share it. It's just part of me now. I know what I'm about to talk about is not going to float a lot of people's boats. I know what I'm going to talk about is actually me entering a new season in my life that I am completely aware of. That's why I wanted to keep it to myself for a few days, for like almost a week and a half now, because I just wanted to enjoy it while I can, because I know that this is going to bring a lot of opinions, and everyone has a right to their opinion. Like I said, it's not gonna float a lot of people's boats, and that's totally okay. I'm aware of that. I know it's a whole new season that I'm entering, and I'm for it. And that is that me and my husband are working things out. I smile because those that know me know what these last 7 months have been for me. It's been a lot, and I don't want to get into details, and I'm not here to bash anyone. I'm not here to bash him. Like, we know where we made mistakes. He knows where he went wrong. There's a lot of things that are going on right now, and I know a lot of people are gonna start talking. Maybe it's not gonna be in a good way. Maybe people are gonna be calling me names, saying how dumb, what he did, what happened, and all these things. And I understand. Or maybe a lot of people are just gonna tell me, oh, whatever's better for the kids. I just want you to be happy and things like that. And there's genuine people that really do wish good upon you, and then there's people that are just like whatever, and then there's people that are just always looking at your stuff and they're wanting to see how they can bring you down. Honestly, everyone knows their own life. I wanted to share it because it's obviously gonna be on my post and on around my feed now. And to be honest, guys, I'm very happy in this decision. If you guys want to know a little bit more, he decided to come back and fight for his family. There's a lot of things behind it. I'm an open book. We are taking counseling. We just started our classes yesterday. We're both taking therapy. We're not done working on ourselves. We are still working on ourselves. I'm still doing my own sessions. I'm still working on myself and trying to improve myself, because I want to give the best version of myself, and so does he. There's a lot of things that we still need to heal. There's a lot of things that we decided to move on from and just seek guidance, and that's where we're at right now. We don't even plan on living together for a good while still, because we're still working on ourselves. We want to take everything one step at a time, and we are firmly believing that we're not two incomplete people trying to come together and make each other complete. No, we're two complete people that come together to make a force, to make a team, and to help each other, to be a support to each other. That's what we're believing. That's what we are. That's what we're working for, to be team. Because before, our relationship was controlling each other, and you do this, you better do that, and that stuff that gets tiring, that warns out the relationships. And we're determined to make things different this time around. That's why I didn't want to share yet, because we're barely going on 2 weeks reuniting, and we're taking everything now in the healthiest way that we know and that we can do it, starting things off right. Like I said, that's why I wanted to keep it on to myself, because I wanted to first enjoy it, because I know this is gonna bring opinions and whatever. And like I said, I know I'm entering right now a whole nother season in my life, which is now my marriage, my family, reuniting and healing and getting things together, doing things right, working as a team, communication, trusting. There's a lot of things that go into this, and so we're excited. What we're focusing on right now is not letting this just be an emotion thing, because we get hooked up on emotions and we want to do everything right for the first few months, and then we're like, oh yeah, like that was it. No, we want to pass the emotion part and make it into a reality, make it into a habit, and just be a powerful force when it comes to a marriage and relationship. And it's not going to be easy. These last 7 months for me obviously were hard, but when we decided to reunite, when he came back, the first thing I decided to do was to leave the past literally in the past. And it's not easy. For me to be able to do that, I need the help. We need the help, the guidance, the encouraging words. Like, we need that, because we need to remind ourselves, because it's really easy to point fingers. It's really easy for me just to start telling him what he did wrong, pointing, judging him, but that's not what I'm meant to do, especially as a wife. And maybe this will help you in your relationship, but I'm supposed to be bringing out the best out of my man, and that's what women should always do. Behind a king, there's always that queen. That backbone is you always, the woman in the relationship, and that's what I want to be for him. I want to see the best in him when he sees the worst in him. And I strongly believe, as a Christian, whatever you want to call it, that God really does call us as wives to do that for your man, to bring out the best. And that's what we're focusing on right now. Maybe I went into a lot of detail or whatever, but this is where we're at. And we're ready for the growth together. We're ready to do things right. He has the same vision as I do, which is really good, because it's really good to have each other's support. It really is. He knows, what I have planned, or things I already had planned before he even came in the picture again. And he's full on supportive. He has a lot of visions and a lot of dreams, and I just want to make sure I'm his backbone. I'm there to support, and even if we fail, that we have each other still to go ahead and just build up again, but together as a team, not one above the other. We're equal. And for that to happen and to make it possible, we're receiving help. We're not doing it alone, because your mind only knows so much. And if your mind created that mess and you're not receiving the help, the right guidance, then your mind doesn't know how to go past to what it created, because it's still stuck here. That's what we're learning, and we're humbled about it. It can be embarrassing sometimes when we say, yeah, we take therapy, whatever, but I've come to learn and come to embrace it. It has helped me as a person in general, and I know it's gonna help him. And so that's where we're at. And yeah, that's really what I wanted to talk about. Right now, I'm kind of like hiding him with like little hearts and everything. I didn't find anyone new. I'm not in a new relationship. It's all him. But I didn't want to speak about it yet, because I wanted to just enjoy it for myself first before I talk about it again and bring him. He is gonna be around. He's a little bit more shy, but he knows he has a wife that is very out there and is not afraid to talk about real life experiences like this, because this is reality. This is what happens. I went through it. My marriage, I didn't think it was going to work out at all. Grace has surprised us in a tremendous way, and I will never stop being grateful for it. I will never stop being thankful, and for those that have been there for me and for him, and all the messages that I've received. And I appreciate every single message that I received, honestly. As cheesy as this next statement is going to sound, there is a God. God is real. It's really true. Where in the word it says, when men see it impossible, I make it possible. And that's when Jesus was speaking, and that statement hit me so hard. That really did hit me hard, because that was the one that said this was going to be impossible. And I'm just excited to grow in this testimony as I'm living it right now. I'm not going to cry, because I already cried all last week for everything that has happened, and I'm still kind of emotional. I'm just happy, and I'm in a good state right now, and I am very excited to spread out this vibe.